Welcome, guys, to my Atomfall walkthrough. This should be the final video in this walkthrough. We will be going through Windscale Plant and into the Oberon Dig Site, at which point we can set up a save and really kind of do everybody's ending from there, with the exception to Dr. Holder. He's kind of an outlier. We actually have to get something from him in order to do his ending. But it's really the same thing. You have to go through the plant and get to the Oberon site. But we will worry about that later. But at this point, I would get a save set up here before you head into Windscale Plant. You will need probably 3 or 4 of the strange tonics. There are spores and some herbs in there that you can loot. So it's not too crazy. As long as you have enough to make 2 or 3, you should be good. I would also go in there with a mace. I would definitely pull out the mace for this one. There are a few thralls, so it's always good to have a mace. You only technically need 1 atom or atomic battery for this. You will actually get a bunch, and there's actually 1 certifiable one that we will get. We actually need 2, so you at least need 1 in your inventory. If you want to be safe, go with 2. But you should be good with the 1. Okay, so let's get this thing powered up. So let's head over here and look down. And as you can see, there's a little boxer. Bang, just do that. And we need to do that for all of them. Bang. There we go, man. And last thing you do is hit this lever. Look at that thing. Look at that, man. All right, man. Like I said, make sure you got that save. I mean, saving here, you can do that too. But let's go ahead and head in. We have arrived. There's not much in here. Go in the corner here, and you can actually get some more spores. So what I would do is just make a couple bottles. You're at least going to need a couple. So let's make 2. Bang. There we go. And grab some spores. Some in this corner too. There we go. Okay, and of course you have another. Okay, yeah, we can answer this.
Oberon is close. Oberon must die. Die must, Oberon.
Who is this?
I'm your only friend. I'm not your only friend. Now Oberon must die. Oberon must die now. Destroy the Windscale Plant. Destroy Oberon. If Oberon is dead, then the way out will open.
Okay. Cool deal. So let's head in. Okay. So there's a couple ferals in here. So let's pop a tonic. Let's get rid of this first feral. Where is he? There he is right here. Yeah, he likes to shoot. Okay, let's get in a safe area here. There we go. Okay, yeah, we've woken up the other one here. He actually sits on the other side there. Okay, he should be... Yeah, of course. These guys kind of tend to be a little buggy. There we go. Okay, so one of these guys has a key. Oh, come on, man. There we go. The rail tunnel key. So let's go back across the bridge here. And we can actually get into this door right here. Bang, here we go. Little safe spot. Chance to heal up a little bit. There's actually more spores in here. There is a lead. All right. There's more. Okay, man. Let's head out. We'll go up this way. Go in here. Now there is another feral here. I think I'm gonna blow this guy up here. Are you serious with that? I can't believe that hurt me. Anyways, that's one way to do it. I mean, I'm sitting behind the wall. Anyways, so there is a flower over there. I don't think we can reach him from here. No. We cannot. Okay, let's go down here. It looks like that flower. So you can usually get this. Come on, man. Okay, he saw me. Yep. You get over here. Okay. So this is a safe spot. Okay, he's going to be shooting at us. Okay, there's another safe spot back here. All right, we'll get back here. Okay. We can pop another one of these. Can I... Oh, yeah, let's learn that. Makeshift grenades? Okay, yeah. Already learned it. Okay, great. I'm going to pop that. Yeah, here we go. Okay, we want the attention of this guy right here. Okay, he's dead. Okay, there's going to be another one over here. Yeah, okay, they're... Is that the same one? There we go. So there's 3 in here. There we go. Wow, there is 3 in here. Okay. Cool dealio. Okay, we should be good still with the tonic. So let's run through here. Go to the right. Go through this tunnel. Don't worry about that flower. If you need spores, there's some right here. When you come out here, go left immediately. You want to go up these stairs. All right, pull out your... Or however you want to kill this flower. This annoying flower. Usually one of those should do it, but not always. Okay, so that one did it. Yeah, you got to hit him right in the middle. Yeah, he's done. You can actually get spores off him. Cool, a lot of herbs. Let's grab this training stem. Yeah, that was weird. Anyways, yeah, you can come up here, get some get back with him. Let's go down here. So I would just stay to the left. There is nothing to really get over there. So let's just go this way. Let's just stay to the left here. We'll be crossing that bridge over and getting to that side anyways. Alright, I'm going to actually pull out my mace here. I wouldn't worry too much about those bugs. They'll just blow themselves up. Alright, there's a few things in here. So let's head this way. Obviously the big flower over there. Kind of head up here. There's going to be 2 thralls in here. That's why I have the mace out. Flowers as well. Let's see if we can get... Yeah, he's already about to blow up. Oh, there's rifle ammo. I'll take that. I guess we'll have to do this. There's a couple of those flowers in here. That probably got the thrall's attention. No, it did not. That's impressive. Okay. There's 2 of them in here. Oh. Yeah, that's a second flower there. Okay, you're going to get a training stem up here. And a lead. Windscale Plant. Alright, I know there's a flower down there. I think it's right there. Yeah. Yeah, that thrall is doing nothing. Okay. Makes my life easier. Alright, he's coming. Yeah, you really don't want to waste ammo on these guys. It takes a lot of ammo. So there is that. I thought there was 2 of them in here. Okay. Let's head. Yeah, we got the flower over here. Let's sneak over here. Here we go. Okay, there's going to be a flower over here. He's right there. You don't necessarily have to kill him, but there is ferals down here. Okay, wow, he already saw me. That's annoying. Can I make... I mean, I can make one, but... we'll make one. Let's get rid of this guy. Wow, that woke them up. Wow, there you go. So doing that woke him up for sure. This flower still alive? No, we got the flower. Wow, this flashing, that's a little on the buggy side. But we have now killed these guys, which is good. Yeah, I don't have anything. Is there something here? Yeah, there is right here. Another training stem. This is that kind of a back way. Yeah, here's the bridge. Oh wow, I didn't know if Farrell was here. Where'd you go, buddy? Where are you, dude? Where are you running? Dude, wow. That's annoying. Let's see. Yeah, we should probably go that way. Annoyingly so. Yeah, you just gotta be careful of that, turret. Let's go up the ladder or stairs. Okay, the, switch for this, turret is just right here by the stairs. Okay, we know that, Farrell made his way up here. I wonder, wow. I'm thinking that gun shot him. That turret had, killed him. There is nothing over here. What is seeing me? Oh, the thrall. Okay, he's probably gonna come up here. Yeah, there is nothing going on in there. Really. The only thing I can think of is if you're running back after Dr. Garrow, because there's nobody that will be in here. Like the druids won't be in here. Protocol won't be in here. So I'm wondering if you leave those and don't clear it out, you'll see them running back to Dr. Garrow. Anyways, let's go in here. Okay, there's a couple thralls that actually can't even... They can't get up here. Kind of funny. But they can hit you. Look at these dudes. There we go. They can hit you. Dude, that was stupid. Did I get my mace? Oh god, I did. I can't believe I did that. I like threw my mace. I mean, unreal. Unbelievable. So, yeah, just hit him. Come on, man. There we go. Yeah, like I said, they can hit you from there. There we go. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna run by this flower. Just like that. Let's go in here. There's literally just like a lead in here. Yeah, there is not much. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, there's just a bunch of crafting stuff. Okay. Let's... That should be it. Yeah, that's just electricity. Yeah, I guess... Yeah. We can go down that way. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we covered that whole side. Yeah, and like I said, there's nothing on this second level up here, over there on the other side. So let's just go down. We'll head down to... Dude, I mean, jeez. Look at this. Unreal. Okay, let's... It's weird that I can't run. There's goodies in here. Actually, that's just the first one. Okay, there we go. I wasn't running before. Weird. I don't think there's anything on the other side over here. But there is some candy in this car here. I thought. Oh, it is over here. Yeah, it's the second one. That's the one we were in. Okay, yeah, we can get to this one. Okay, yeah. There's a couple things in here. I mean, I should probably make some heals here. Yeah, we will get to a supply room, which will be... Well, it'll give us a few things. Once we get to the dig site. Cool. We are ready. Let's go into the dig site. Okay. So there is your Oberon right there. So what I like to do, I mean, you are welcome to save it here. But I rather kind of clear this area clean and then save it. And then that way I could just go do whatever ending I want. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's head left here. Let's not go that way. We'll go left. There's actually a training stem in here. Yeah, right here. Yeah, let's go up the stairs. Okay, nothing over here. There is a door. Where am I? Okay, it's right here. Yeah, not much going on. I mean, you're not going to have to battle ferals or anything in here. There's just a few snacks. Okay, let's just kind of go in the doors here. There's actually not much here. A bathroom. Oh, there is a thrall in here. I think there's a lead right there. Snuck up on him. Well, he was not ready for that, was he? Okay, there's not even a lead back here. That's funny. I don't know. Peace of mind. Getting rid of him, I guess. Yeah, he was just sitting there in the corner, wasn't he? Okay. We need a key here. Let's go in here. Actually, no, we don't want to go in there yet. Let's go back here. I think it's right. Yeah, this is the control room. I want to say I don't think he has a key. Oh, he's got a lead. I want to say, where is the damn key? Okay, I might have missed it. Let's go back to... It's really easy to get lost in here. But we want to go back to... here. Yeah, it's going to be in here. Actually, we have to go through here. Yeah. Where is the... It's actually going to be... It's on this thing right here. Dig site, storeroom, key card. Get some leads out of here. Yeah, it looks like they got a 3D rendition of the rock. That's wild. Okay, let's head back. Now we can get into the storeroom. So you can get a bunch of stuff in here. There's actually a bunch of tonic in here, I believe. So you get your storage in here, a bunch of tea. That will be for running back. Here is a battery. So like I said, as long as you came with one battery, you should be good with the second. That is all you'll need. We'll actually kill those robots and get more batteries anyways. So again, storage. Okay, when you are ready, we can actually grab that first aid kit. So really, like I said, we probably just want to clear this out before we do anything. So let's head back. Yeah, there's a number of ways you can approach this, but let's head back to where we just came from. And instead of going left, we'll go the right side this time. So I'm going to take out that first robot. See, he's already over there. We'll probably miss him. Yeah, we probably will because there's a couple flowers over here. There's one right there. Am I tripping? Yeah, right here. There's another one. Ooh. Okay, I think headshots work on these things, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's a flower. Come on, man. Oh my god. With the looting. Okay. I'm sorry, what was that? Okay, I forgot about that. Okay, wow, there's another one. Okay. Okay, there's a couple ferals in here. I'm about out of pistols. Yeah, you're gonna have ammo issues in here, especially if you want to take down these robots. How much rifle ammo do I have? Whew. Not much. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this guy. Okay, he's just standing there. So he saw me. That's fine. Dude, seriously? You want to be careful of going down this cliff here. There you go. Okay, when you go down here, jump down this corner. Right here. Just like that. Otherwise, you'll die. That actually took a lot of health. So, be careful right there. Okay. So, I'm actually going to use health kit here. You can... I guess you can grab it. So we have 14 bullets. So I'm going to... I'm just going to pop that. I'm going to make one of these. And what I really want to do... I want to see if I can get one right on his... Oh my god, I can't... There we go. That was nice. It didn't do much to him though. Dude, there's gonna be another one coming. Just grab it really quick before he gets here. Bang. So that last one, so there is 3 of them. The last one is coming. Okay, wait till he drops. There we go. Cool, done and done. We have these dudes taken care of. I mean, you can collect these batteries if you want, but I don't think we're going to be needing them. Okay, so that's pretty much that, man. We have this whole area cleared out now. There's actually there's a couple of thralls. There's another battery in here. I think that's all that's in here. Yeah. We only need 2 batteries. Yeah, there is a flower over here. We'll have to come over here. I guess we could get rid of these. Oh, come on, man. Shoot one, and it'll trigger the other ones. Same with these right here. With this other one open here. There we go. There's 3 of them. Just do like 1. And I'll set them all off. There you go. Okay, we will come back here. Let's go up this staircase here. There's going to be a couple, at least a thrall. There's actually a couple. But, I mean, thralls are like the easiest enemy in the game. You know what you're doing. I know he's around here. Actually, he hides right here. There we go. Cool. Yeah, as you can, there's explosives here. That's gonna be really easy. Again, we're clearing this out, so we'll be able to do everybody's. There is that. You go up the stairs and look left. There is a crate. A little bit of ammo. Let's see. Yeah, let's go up one more flight. And here is a training stem. Bang. Some ammo. All right, full circle, man. I don't think... Oh, there's a thrall in here. Like, I don't see anything in here. Yeah, we don't need to be in here, so... Don't need to worry about him. All right, back in the control room. So we've got everything cleared out. And before we do anything, let's make sure we do this. So we've got our atomic batteries. So let's get this thing going. There it is. So that's for extracting things from him. Samples, rather. So let's go ahead and save the game. And this will be like this will be the golden save here. So this is the save you want to keep. So that you can go do the other saves. Like I said, you can do 5 of the endings here. But Dr. Holder, we still have to get him back into the central processor. But from here, we can get all 5 done as long as you brought the canister with you, the stimulant, which you get from Mother Jago. I probably should have said that earlier, but you will need the growth stimulant canister in case you have stored that away. So get that safe. Okay, so I think the first ending I'm going to do is going to be Sims. He was the first NPC. Yeah, he was the first main NPC we came across. His is very straightforward. So let's do his. So most of them will start out like this. So we will be planting these explosives. So let's go ahead and do that. So just bang, real easy. Let's go down the ladder or the stairs. The other explosives are over here. Or there's actually 4 of them. So with this flower, that is comedy. But yeah, we'll just be safe and just take him down. Some of you might be like Mavericks and just run over there and do it. Okay. All right. Boom. And the other 2 are on the other side. So this is why it's good to clear this out, because you can just do whatever you want now. Here's another one. Bang. And bang. Okay, we are ready to destroy Oberon. So let's head back to the control room. Yeah, this is what kind of why they give you tea. So you're doing all this running. Okay. Once we have those explosives set up, you just hit this lever. So we are doing Sims, but it's going to show you 3 NPCs. So let's just hit this button. Lever. All right.
3 minutes and counting until detonation.
So what we want to do is leave. Let's see, and that is going to be this way. So with Sims, druids will attack you, but there will not be protocol soldiers. It's not bad at all. It's like pretty easy actually. I mean, it was easy when I first did it. All right, so let's leave. All right. I mean, you can arm yourself if you feel. Jeez, I don't have. You don't need a lot. You're not going to be like fighting your way through here, really. Okay, we can go. Let's go left. Yeah, you can actually see druids on the bridge. Yeah. Let's just run around this thing.
Make your offering. Your body for our eternity. Everyone will hear the voice in soil.
Are you kidding me? Let's
Only the voice, making us as one.
I kind of missed something
Better
here.
than we could ever have been otherwise.
There is something right here. Little training stone. Kind of like a little safe spot too, if you need it. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, 10. 1 rifle bullet, man. Oof. Hold on, we are good on shoddy though. Okay, let's go. So you're gonna want to run when you can.
That voice, it whispers no longer. It calls. It clamors. It commands.
You're done.
When the voice calls so clearly, death means nothing.
Yeah, let's get through the tunnel here. Yeah, let's just run. So there's going to be a bunch in here.
One more silly gives me cheek and I top the bastard. Orders be done.
I find you. Bloody kill.
In the room. Woo! There we go. Yeah, this part can be kind of a pain in the ass. There we go. We are out. We are out of here, man. All right, man. You know, to be honest, I have no idea what happens to Garrow when you do that. She just bails, I guess. So let's head towards A. Let's go to the A one. Data store A. There might be outlaws around here. Let's go down here. Fall through here. Yeah, there they are. All you gotta do, go right. And we can run out of here. Bang. Okay, we just need to hit the hall where where Sims was. Holy cow. Major frame drop there. I did not see this stuff before. But there is the plant. Windscale Plant on fire. So let's go in the hall here. Wow, it is like frame dropping like crazy. Okay, so he's going to be gone. That's okay. He left a note. Grab that. So he is going to be at the protocol camp in Skittermore. Okay, so let's go to Skittermore. So the protocol camp in Skittermore is at the prison. That's where the camp is. So it's not really going to show you on your map, but that's where it's at. I'm headed to Skittermore. Yeah. All right, guys, we are here. So let me show you real quick on the map. I'm at the prison, and as you can see, there is a helicopter.
Behave yourself, Subi.
Ah, the hero of the hour. You did it and survived to boot. Splendid work. Thanks to you, we're going home. There's still plenty to deal with here, but that's somebody else's concern now. I promise to get you out, and I shall keep that promise. And in a single bowl, we are free. Ah, splendid work. You'll go into the history books for this, you know. Atomfall couldn't have been fully realized without your help. By the end of next week, there won't be so much as a beetle still alive in the zone. Not a trace of the contamination left. Or anything. Or anybody, in fact. But you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs, eh? Ooh, omelette. Something to look forward to. I do love a good omelette. Don't you?
You decided to support Captain Sims and the quarantine protocol. Now the interference field is down. Operation Atomfall can go ahead, cleansing the zone. Cleansing. Sounds so humane, doesn't it? You listened to good advice and wise words, which is to say, my advice and my words. So many shoot first and ask questions afterwards. Not you, though. Gregarious type, aren't you? It's nice to have a good chinwag, isn't it? Oberon is dead, and the Windscale Plant is destroyed. The interference field should rapidly fade now, and perhaps the outside world will finally see what has happened here. So ends the quarantine.
Okay, let's do Mother Jago now. So make sure you have this growth stimulant. Need to have that. And you get it from her through her quest line there. Let's go to here. Okay, let's go ahead and put that in there. Bang. Just like that. Now let's head back. Actually, you know what we need to do? We have to do these valves here. So let's go down here. Yeah, release valves. Yeah. So we just got to go down here. And again, we clear this out. So this is going to be really easy. So all you got to do is go hit this one. And the other one is on the other side. Boom. Okay, let's head back to the control room. Yeah, we gotta go all the way back into the building. Okay, so when you are back in the control room, we want to hit the fire system, safety system lever. Here we go.
System activated. Firing phone
Dang.
Warning. Abnormal readings detected. Oberon stability compromised.
All right, let's go
Fire safety system.
back to the interchange and meet up with Mother Jago. Okay, I'm going to... Oh, wow, there's not a lot of ways we can go. Let's go down... Let's go to Slatendale. So we need to get to Casterfell Woods. She's in the castle area.
Take him out, boy.
Oh, they're shooting at each other. Ooh, that scared me. I thought they were waiting for me, man. Oh my god. That's fucking crazy. Okay, I'm running. Alright, man. Let's get to the sewer. We are headed to the sewer. Castle ruins is through the sewer. Okay, there's gonna be some outlaws in here. Let's go this way. Yeah, Casterfell Woods. Let's head this way. I guess. Yeah, I've never gone to Casterfell through the sewer like this. Yeah, Casterfell Woods. So this should put us near the ruins, which is basically, well, as close to the ruins as you can be. Yeah. Okay, guys, I am here. 27 east, 84 north. I'm gonna go in this ruins here. Okay, here we go. We just got to go down to the pit area. Okay, right here. So she's standing right up there.
You're here! My dear, you are our miracle. The voice is singing like never before. There is one last leap you must make, and then you will be free. Throw yourself into the pit. I am right behind you, child. Let the soil catch us. Let it set us free.
You listened to the land, heeded the call of the great purpose, and the wisdom of the voice in the soil. And now you are one with the soil and that voice. I shall miss our little chats. You listened to good advice and wise words, which is to say, my advice and my words. So many shoot first and ask questions afterwards. Not you, though. curious type, aren't you? It's nice to have a good chin wag, isn't it? Oberon grows so much more strongly now. There is rejoicing in Casterfell Woods. Soon, all will be as then. Shall the whole earth hear the voice in the soil? Perhaps, perhaps not.
Okay, Joyce Tanner. Let's start with the extractor console lever. Hit that. Now, let's go. So with her, we've got to set up the explosives as well. So let's just kind of head down there. So if you notice, look at that. It's going to put it in that grinder. And it's going to grind it up. And it's going to give us a sample. That's wild. Okay. So we have to do the explosives and grab that thing. And we'll take that back to Joyce Tanner. So let's get it. We go over here. Bang. Okay, let's go ahead and grab it. So if you're curious about grabbing it, make sure you scroll over into the canister menu there. Yeah, you can kind of see it. And then pick it up. Now you have it. So to make sure you have it, bang, there it is. Okay, cool. So let's finish setting up the explosives. First, we're going to need a sticky bomb. Yeah, the other two are on the other side. It is a bit of a hike. Bang. All right, let's destroy this thing and get back to Joyce Tanner. And she's not as far. She's just in data store C. Okay, let's hit the self-destruct console. There we go. Joyce Tanner. So again, we are getting out of here. Okay, let's go to data store C. Yeah, see, Dr. Garrow's pissed. Okay, she's not going to be there. So let's hit this log real quick. Oh, you can listen to it.
Hopefully you're still alive. I'd like to imagine you listening to this. Not some gruesome thingy. The interference field is fading. There's an extraction on the way, and I've gone to meet it. I'm including the coordinates in this transmission. Come and find me, and we can finally get out of this.
Okay, she's going to be in
awful
Castrofel.
place.
It's really hard to hear.
And don't forget the Oberon sample.
Yeah, let's see if she updated us. No, I don't see an update. Okay, so she's going to be sort of by where we initially met her in the bunker. Let me see where I'm going here. Yeah, we're going to try to make it on this side here. Let's head to this chopper. All right, we are here.
Oh, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? You're here. You've performed a great service. Top hole. My people will be ever so grateful, believe me. Now, where's the sample? Once that's safely stowed, we can go. Excellent. Now let's get out of here. Sorry about that, but you'll live. My friends just want a little chat first.
That scared me, man. I thought they were like killing me.
Actually, it's
before I got on the.
like an
Oh my god.
interrogation.
You chose to trust Joyce Tanner and to help her. You kept your side of the bargain. You took a sample of Oberon and gave it to her. No small task. Now she has summoned her mysterious friends, whoever they are. You can all escape together, I'm sure. You listened to good advice and wise words, which is to say, my advice and my words. So many shoot first and ask questions afterwards. Not you, though. Gregarious type, aren't you? It's nice to have a good chinwag, isn't it? Oberon is dead, and the Windscale Plant is destroyed. The interference field should rapidly fade now, and perhaps the outside world will finally see what has happened here. So ends the quarantine.
All right, let's do Dr. Garrow next. So we're going to do the same thing with her, sort of, as we did with Joyce Tanner. So we are going to extract a sample. Let's go ahead and do that.
Extraction sequence. Drilling will commence shortly. Please stand clear. Outer shell breached. Minor fractures detected. Overall stability compromised. Inner shell breached. Powering extraction off. Transporting extracted sample
Look at that.
to sample grinder.
Cool, I need to throw it in the grinder.
Grinding and filtering sample.
All right, man.
Please stand
Let's go
by.
get it. So with her, all you need to do is get the sample. Hers is actually really easy. Yeah, because nobody will attack you on the way back. All right. Bang. Go ahead and pick that up. All right, man. Let's head back to Dr. Garrow. So she's going to be in robotics, I think. Okay, we need Dr. Garrow. So she should contact us. Yeah, there she goes.
Successful mining operation at the Oberon site. Excellent work. Exit stage left. I'm waiting by the evacuation tunnel. You'll find it in my office in the robotics laboratory. Bring the meteorite sample with you, and we can leave this horrible
Okay,
place.
let's go into robotics. Her office. Her orifice. I have no idea where her orifice is. I guess we got to get into robotics though. Okay, I think it's kind of in the back. Yeah, she's in lower level. But we should already have this up and going. So we just keep going straight to the store to get to the lower level. I want to say the head office. The head orifice. Yeah, there she is.
You're here. I see you found me well enough. Now, give me that sample and we can leave. Splendid. Indeed, let us be gone. This way, quickly. There's plenty of research for us to be getting on with.
You freed Diane Garrow from the protocol and even agreed to fetch a sample of the very living heart of Oberon. Dr. Garrow seems very pleased with that sample. One hopes she remembers her part of the bargain. You listened to good advice and wise words, which is to say, my advice and my words. So many shoot first and ask questions afterwards. Not you, though. Gregarious type, aren't you? It's nice to have a good chinwag, isn't it? Oberon lives. The status quo maintained. But you took a sample that may push the balance one way or the other in the future. The quarantine remains, and the walls stand strong. For the moment, at least.
Okay, let's do Dr. Holder. But we kind of have to do it before we go into the plant, which sucks because it means we kind of have to go through there twice. So let's go get Dr. Holder. Yeah, let's go out A. And I'm pretty sure this goes to Wyndham Village. Yeah. Okay. So remember, he's down in the basement. All right, let's let him know that we have freed Dr. Garrow. Oh, wow, he still has okay.
I hear that Garrow somehow escaped from the soldiers' prison. That was your doing, I presume. Please tell me where she is.
All right, yep, she's at the interchange, buddy.
Of course. I might have known. Thank you. I'll finish my work here and then make my way to her.
Cool. So let's go back to the interchange. Weird, it looks like I had to get close to him to do that. There you go. So he kills Garrow.
My apologies. I'm very sorry that you had to be here for that. I know what you must be thinking, but Garrow is not innocent in this. She doomed the whole project with her recklessness. And when the chickens came home to roost, she trapped us and saved her own neck. She left us to die as if we were an embarrassment. Witness to the horror created by our hubris. Somebody had to do this, and I'm the last one left.
Okay, you can ask him what if we needed her. I'm just going to go straight to I just want to escape.
I appreciate your pragmatism. For whatever it's worth, this wasn't purely revenge. Although I admit there was an element of that. Whatever Garrow intended, why ever she came back into the quarantine zone, I guarantee the only one to profit from it would have been her. And to what cost to others we can only guess. We must turn our attention to what lies in front of us. To be back in this place is the last thing I was expecting. It's monumentous. It's a miracle. Now finally we can finish all this. The last step is simple. I have the sample now laced with my toxin. You'll need to find a way to spread it to the source of the growth, into Oberon itself. It must go in at the root to poison the whole organism. Using the poison sample is the only way we can be sure of killing Oberon. We have to be sure. Do you understand? We have to be certain.
All right, I will do it.
Excellent. Here, take this sample. Take the poison sample to the Oberon site. Restoring power to the interchange will gain you access to the Windscale Plant and Oberon. But once you use the toxic sample, things will get hot out here quickly. We'll need to escape as soon as is humanly possible. If you have anything else to attend within the zone, I suggest you do that before then.
Okay, so he should have given you... it's actually right here. The poison sample one. There we go. Oh, I forgot. We have to turn this thing on. Yeah, I've been doing the other endings. And you're going to have to go back further for him. Get all these up and going. All right. Okay, so make sure you gear up like you did before. Okay, so make sure you have 2 atomic batteries for this. Yeah, if you don't, you're going to have to go get the key for the storage room and grab the other atomic battery. But I'll note that you need 2 of these. So let's go into the generator room and get this powered up.
Up Extractor power at 50%.
There it is.
Up Extractor power at 100%.
Okay, now we have to poison the Oberon. So let's go over here. And let's throw this thing that Dr. Holder gave us. So let's put that in there. So now we have to release those valves. It's going to be kind of a pain in the ass, but we should be able to do this without clearing everything out. Okay, there's a thrall. I mean, these thralls are... Okay, we can wait for a moment for these robots. Cool, he's turning around. Okay, I'm gonna do it. So let's hit this one. Bang. Okay, I am going to go around now. I'm actually gonna go back up here. All the way around. So that way I don't have to go through the robots. I mean, it's totally up to you how you do this. But I'm doing all the endings, and I've already cleared this out once, so I'm not going to do it again. So I'm going to be sneaky about this one. So he's coming back. Okay, that's the one we want. Let's see how quickly... I think we could do this pretty fast. Bang. There it is. All right, let's head back to the control room. Wow, it's not running. There we go. Okay, now we release the, I think, the fire system. Yeah. So this thing is going to poison the Oberon. Look at that. Dang. All right, man. Let's head back to the interchange. Okay, Holder. Yeah, you can hear him. Yeah, he's in the medical lab. So I'm going to show you a shortcut that we can take. So remember, we opened up this construction area. Oh my god. They're all like in front of where we want to be. Okay, let's go around. I can't, they're like standing right in front of the frickin'... Okay, we're going down here. There we go. Down the ladder. Okay. All right, we need to go to medical. There'll be, there's gonna be like these signs. It'll say medical. Okay, robotics. Let's go this way. Medical. Here we go. Yeah, so you want the medical signs.
Someone's sneaking around out there.
Okay, I have no idea. Okay, yeah, medical this way. Okay, we're gonna kind of have to go around. Okay, okay, let's just go through here. And you want to follow the left side here?
You made it! I owe you every thanks. The country does. Damn it, the world does. The infernal whispering in my mind that has dogged me for 5 years, they're fading into silence. Blissful silence. Do you understand? The toxin is working. Soon the interference field will come down and people will begin to arrive from outside. There may be some awkward questions when that happens. People who haven't lived through what we have might not understand why we did what we did. Come on. We should leave before they arrive. Stay close. There's a secret route out here. With luck, these wretched blue eyes of ours will fade over time. Until then, we'll need to hide where no one can find us. Come on.
You helped Dr. Alan Holder in his plan to create a special toxin to deal with Oberon. It certainly seems to have worked. Now you may leave with Holder, although his plans only ever extended as far as killing Oberon. You listened to good advice and wise words, which is to say, my advice and my words. So many shoot first and ask questions afterwards. Not you, though. Gregarious type, aren't you? It's nice to have a good chinwag, isn't it? Oberon is dead, poisoned by your hand, and the potent toxin developed by Dr. Holder. The interference field should rapidly fade now. And perhaps the outside world will finally see what has happened here. So ends the quarantine.
All right, the telephone man. So what we have to do is set up the explosives. So let's do that. Oh, there's one over here. Okay, we need a grenade here. Bang. Alright, that's 2 of them. Just get these last 2. Bang, there it is. We are ready. The telephone man and destroying the Oberon. The final escape. So I saved this one for last. All right, we want the self-destruct. Bang.
Attention all personnel. Self-destruct countdown initiated. 3 minutes and counting until detonation.
Oh, 3 minutes. Yeah, so we should probably get out of here. I was actually going to hang out and watch it, but yeah, that would have been no bueno. All right, let's just get out of here. Okay, I'm going to close this door. And then I'm going to close this one. These NPCs, they like to come in here for some reason. And they'll attack you and kill you while you're on the phone. It is so stupid. I'm going to wait though. See if they come in here. Okay, okay, we're good. Okay, let's answer the phone. See, there they are, man.
Go back to where you awoke.
Death to unbelievers.
I'm surprised they didn't freaking attack me.
Right, you're done for now.
I mean, give me a break, bro. Alright, I'm out of here. We need to go back to the beginning of the game here. Alright, so we can just leave through Slatedale. Okay, we can go around these guys. Okay, we are headed back to the beginning, to this bunker. So let's head down there. Okay, we are all the way back. at the bunker here. So I think it's literally back where you started. Yeah.
You have done well. Thank you. If I told you, would you believe me? Should you believe me? We are what we do. That is who I am. You are what you have done here. You are done. You may leave. Do not distress yourself. I have never lied to you. And I tell you now, you will not die here. The gas is a necessity. When you awaken, all may become clear. You chose to trust me, a voice on a broken telephone. Perhaps just a voice in your mind. Did you ever consider that? You have learned much and come far. My apologies for the gas, but it was necessary. You listened to good advice and wise words, which is to say, my advice and my words. So many shoot first and ask questions afterwards. Not you, though. Gregarious type, aren't you? It's nice to have a good chinwag, isn't it? Oberon is dead, and the Windscale Plant is destroyed. The interference field should rapidly fade now, and perhaps the outside world will finally see what has happened here. So ends the quarantine.
Well, there it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one.
And the woods are home to summers don't sleep. So sit thee down and hear me tell of the woods that stand on Casterfell. For the trees stand close, are watered in blood. Stay out of that place, be you blithe, be you good. There's no virtuous errand that ever you should ever need to walk in Casterfell Wood. Madmen and scoundrels go into that place and are never more seen and are gone without grace. They dine at the table of Casterfell Keep, then stand in the ranks of them as don't sleep. For the trees stand close, are watered in blood. Stay out of that place, be you blithe, be you good. There's no virtuous errand that ever you should ever need to walk in Casterfell Wood. So a word to the wise if you fear for your soul. Stay far from the keep in the trees on the knoll. Or you might join the ranks of those wretched men, and you'll never know the pleasure of sleep again. For the trees stand close, are watered in blood. Stay out of that place, be you blithe, be you good. There's no virtuous errand that ever you should